Hey now, what is up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and even though I am doing my 31 days of horror movie reviews, I just had to. I had to talk about the very first episode of Season 2 of Ash vs. Evil Dead. Yes, I just got done watching this episode called Home. Now, at the very beginning, we see Ash, Pablo, and Kelly. They're all in some town, sort of partying, kind of partying. Ash is definitely having fun. Pablo and Kelly, though, they seem like they might be like working there at the bar and whatnot. Yeah, that's not as fun. But because of Ash's decision, his choice to take Ruby up on her offer and basically leave her up to deal with the book and the demons and just be done with it, save his own ass. Some people might question our main character, our quote hero character, doing such a selfish thing, but at the end of the day, this is Ash. Ash would do something like that. It's more in character, and at the end of the day, I guess I'm not really expecting him to do the most heroic thing in the world. And it seems like he's about to hook up with a mother and her daughter all at the same time, which sounds just as weird as it should, until they get possessed. And the two possessed women go crazy, causing chaos, and it's insane. It's crazy. It's a great way to start the season, the episode, especially because poor Kelly and also Pablo. It wouldn't be an Ash vs. Evil Dead episode if these two weren't covered in blood constantly throughout it. And that happened. There was blood everywhere. I will say, not a complaint, a lot more of a nitpick, but it's not even like really, I don't really care all that much. It's just something that I noticed, that if you're not a main character on the show, then demons will just come up to you, grab you, and throw you across the room or something. That's if you're a main character. If you're not a main character, if you're a random extra off on the side, like the guy behind the bar that the demon grabbed and completely ripped his body to shreds and blood was everywhere, as awesome as that was, you almost wonder, like, why didn't that demon kill Ash like that? If it's so easy for the demons to rip people apart, they never do it to Ash, Pablo, Kelly. Now, I don't want them to die, obviously. I don't want that to happen. It's just something that's like, that's funny. So they decide to go to Ash's hometown. He heard something that one of them said, made him think that this is all about his hometown. So they drive there and they go to visit his father. Now, this was interesting because it's almost like I don't even think about the fact that, yeah, Ash might have family, might have hometown childhood friends out there. It was cool to meet his dad, to see that he was very much like Ash. Makes sense. But then when they go to the bar, we meet this woman that I guess Ash knew way back in the day, but she's married now to the sheriff or whoever he is. The actress who plays that woman that Ash was flirting with. It's funny because I just saw her on season 2 of Daredevil earlier this year, and she played such an unlikable, such a bitch character on that show. So she's playing more of a nicer character here, and I can't get used to it yet. Like, she really has to win me over to be convincing as a nice person. But I also found it amusing that the whole town kind of looks at Ash like a crazy person. Like, they think he just killed all of his friends in that cabin in the first movie. I love them referencing the first movie. Always love that. But just the idea of, like, this is what the town thinks of him, as some crazy lunatic that went nuts and killed his friends. Wasn't expecting that, but it was interesting. Now we get Pablo constantly seeing visions, weird images, and just a bunch of messed up stuff. But it wasn't until he saw what looked to be Ruby, a goth, demonic version of Ruby, and then the book, like the skin of the book, went on to him and formed the mask that happened to him in the finale of season 1. And that was really creepy and gross, because then he started to try to rip it off and he started peeling his own skin off. And it was gross looking. And the reason why it was gross looking was because of practical effects. That's what I love about this show. Not just the fact that it's a continuation of the original Evil Dead continuity, Army of Darkness, like it's all connected to that world. And I love that. Bruce Campbell being back, Sam Raimi producing it, like all of the ingredients are there. But what helps is that there's not an overabundance of CGI. There's hardly any CGI. It's all practical, and a moment like that really works, really sells on being practical, even though it was just a vision, it wasn't real, but they still take the time and effort to make it look real. I love that. From the vision, they figure out where the demon area is, they go there, and it almost becomes like a haunted house movie because they all get split up, and poor Kelly. Once again, Kelly is being put through hell. She's in that flooded area, and a demonic version of herself shows up and starts choking her and saying, "Join us," and it's very creepy, black eyes, and then the room starts to fill with more blood, that's what she needs, more blood, and Ash finds Ruby. And the demons have turned on Ruby. That's kind of this whole thing. I guess what will be driving the plot of Season 2 is that Ruby has lost control of the demons for whatever reason. And they want the book. They want the book to do whatever they want with it. Who knows? Even Ruby doesn't know. I like this because Season 1, it was so back and forth. You didn't know if you could trust Ruby. You didn't know if she was telling the truth or what she really wanted to do with Ash and whatnot, if she was evil. But now, whatever the case was in Season 1 with her, we know now that she's on the up and up. We know now that, at least for the time being, she's going to be with the group. She's going to help out. She's going to kill some demons, even if it's reluctantly. So I like that. I like her being part of the group. I love where this is going to go. I really enjoy this show. I do. It's the humor, it's the fun aspect of it, it's the practical effects, like I said. What isn't there to love about this show? This is like one of the best shows just as far as pure fun, pure fan service. I couldn't have asked for anything more. It's almost like I didn't realize how much I wanted a show like this, a continuation of Evil Dead, until we got it last season. I mean, my only complaint about Season 1 was how they killed off one of the main characters there. I didn't like that. But besides that, this show is great. I'm really into it. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what did you think of episode 1 of Season 2? Are you enjoying it? Can you not wait to see what happens next? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!